Hi, my name is Jason Valenzuela, and the title of my informative speech is Common Financial Mistakes College Students Make. The objective of my speech is to inform students of financial importance. A little intro of the state of our nation's finances is right now our nation is over $16 trillion in debt, and our student loan debt has amassed to over $1 trillion. So that's pretty terrible news to hear. But so I'm just my speech is to try to help students kind of get on the right road and understand that they don't need to take every student loan that they come across. I think that when students get presented with the Stafford loans when they arrive to college, they just get kind of surprised and shocked that wow, I'm getting all this money, and they don't think that they're gonna have to pay that back. I think they just basically think that they're gonna get it for free, and it's theirs to spend how they wish. But it's not the case. Students don't. They're not worried about the long-term effect of accepting student loans. And personally, I also was not really thinking about the long-term effects of accepting federal student loans. Um, Students usually they take out more than what they need. They don't really do a really financial analysis of what they need to spend during a respective semester. They just accept as much money as they can, and that's the wrong way to go. And I've made that mistake a few semesters here at California Baptist University, um, and I'm a little bummed out that I did do that. But the unfortunate possibilities of not finding a job after graduating also could be a problem as well when you amass such high student debt and you don't have a job to support yourself or pay off those nasty payments to the government for those loans you took out. That's a big problem nowadays, as you know, there's not a lot of jobs out there, and hopefully that changes in in the coming years, but it hasn't been that way in the past. Uh, Students don't really realize that the loans, they carry a high amount of interest, that and some types of the loans, they uh, they accrue while you're still in school. So that's pretty dangerous to get yourself involved in. Um, I know that there are some that the government pays your interest while you're in school, but interest will accrue, and so that's not very helpful. Um, Students, they need to be more aware of these things. So that's the purpose of my speech. Not only with loans, but also with credit cards. Credit cards could be a very great thing and very helpful thing to a student, but if used improperly, they could really hurt a student's future, whether it be in buying a house, buying a car. It could really ruin a student's credit score, which could just really mess up their future. So knowing how to properly use a credit card. When I was my first year at CBU, I got a credit card, and just what I was told by the bankers was to only use your credit card for gas at the gas station or buying pizza. And those are the only two things. So if you buy pizza, use your credit card, pay it off immediately. And I did that, and it really helped boost my credit score up, and I was able to get accept, uh, able to get more credit cards, and I did get a few extra, and it kind of put me in a little bind, but I've matured and realized that I don't need all these credit cards, and paid off the ones I paid off my credit cards and kept the ones I needed, and canceled the ones I didn't. Um, Knowing how to use your credit card is very important. As anything buying online, one should always use their credit card, as it's very dangerous to use your debit card over the line. You could, you know, buying pizza online with your debit card, you could get your information stolen, and they could just get into your account and buy whatever they wish to. Um, Students just kind of, they need to know that staying in school longer by not getting good grades or whatever, and just receiving more financial aid. Yeah, you feel like, oh, I'm okay with money. I'm solid. I can support myself, but they're not realizing that it's a little bit more dangerous than it sounds. And I feel like it's just very imperative that students understand the financial vulnerability that they're in, just because of the job climate out there is just not very not very strong. It's the forecast seems that it'll pick up, but you know that's just the forecast. I hope that my informative speech was helpful. Thank you.